Cancer. Yearly for 2021. What do they need to know, Spirit? Players. One card for clarification. Words of wisdom, Spirit, players. Cancer is the Chariot. It rules the home, the ancestors and the breasts. It's about control, focus, drive, tenacity. Oops. January. February. March. April. May. Too many. June. July. August. September. October. November and December. More for the middle, Spirit, please. We'll go around again. This is always depending on which way you look at it. It doesn't have to be you. It can be someone you know. Seems that we have at the bottom of the deck the Lovers and the Hierophant. So that means there's a choice. It could be to do with friendships, marriages, institutions, the old way of doing things, the way he was indoctrinated, brought up. I'd like to say it's going to be a good year, but I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of imbalance. Seems to be a year of decisions. There's the wren that we've been looking for. It keeps coming, doesn't it? So, someone's spying. Confusion, mixed messages. Not knowing your worth. Comparison is not your friend. Don't compare yourself to others. We start off this month with putting a lot of effort in trying to communicate properly, but there is someone here, could be a divorcee, a widower, stands alone. Swans usually mate for life, so they'd rather be alone than without the partner that they are meant to be with. So you could be single at this time, or in some way feel alone. You may need professional advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer, a female, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female may have some bearing on the matter. Could be about work, could be about career, could be about finance. February, again, you're comparing yourself to others. There's no point in doing that. You're just making a rod for your own back if you do. It's also a lack of commitment from a fire sign or fire sign energy. Someone that comes in and goes out as and when they feel like it. Could be a younger energy. March, depression. Watch out for being over emotional. A chapter comes to an end, a conclusion, so that you can begin a new chapter. Those born on the 21st, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So it comes to an end in a good way, but it will make you over emotional. April, we have lack of success, failure, because of someone taking no action. Those born on the 16th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's someone who's in denial and brushes things under the carpet. There could be arguments, accidents, losses within the home. Watch out for water and electrical problems. May, we have massive arguments, so avoid them if you can, because they could get violent. It is a troublemaker working against you, possibly to do with children. It's someone who enjoys causing arguments and rifts. They want to win at all costs, and they don't care how they do it. They're quite prepared to cut their own nose off to spite the face. There needs to be more reciprocity in a situation. Everyone will regret this argument and no one will win it. June, there may be an apology and an offer or message of love. This is the one with the limp, connection to spirit with honey, honeybees, beekeepers. It's slow in coming, and so is finances and career. So it's going to be a slow moving year and improvements will come slowly. So someone may have lost everything. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, older man, a businessman, someone who's darker complexion. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's someone who was once a very good friend, but now could be a dangerous enemy. So watch for that. You're at a threshold, a fork in the road, and you have to decide what you want next. There's no going back to the old way of doing things, whatever you decide to do. August, and September are interconnected for some reason, because they both have the Magician, which is those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past date for your diary or an address, and it's positive birth times. So August and September, you have to manifest your own new beginning. Believe in it. It may mean that you have to shut yourself off from people, going to voluntary or forced isolation. So there may be something else going on around the COVID, and it's a heavy burden. So you have to stay positive. Manifest your own reality. October, the Wren, which I posted a post on the page which will explain a lot of things, but it's having the ability to survive, carry on, and you will need it because you are very confused. There is heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, possibly from minor surgery or just a loss of something or someone, heartbreak, someone has broken your heart, which leads you to November to deciding you are no longer playing the victim or the martyr. You're not sacrificing yourself for other people anymore. You are going to look at things from a different angle. It's karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies, and it will cause arguments, but you must realise when people are taking advantage. Those born on the 12th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important. And then December, we have blockages in the way children travel, and those born on the 19th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. There is unfaithfulness here, unhappiness, you feel drained of all emotion. So it doesn't look like a good year, does it? What you've got to do is stay positive, stop comparing yourself to others, and stick to your path. Don't be allowing other people to take you for granted. It's not going to be an easy year. Other readers are telling me that we have got some good coming to us this year, and that probably is the case. But this is something different. This is an issue that means a lot to you, that they've decided is the most important thing you need to know about. So it doesn't mean that all your year will be horrendous. It just means that this matter is something that lasts all year and still probably won't be come to a conclusion in the way you would like. Yeah, it's probably something to do with the internet. And the number 4, it's about coincidences. So Spirit want you to look for the coincidences and use them as messages from Spirit. Number 4, you can rejoice that your creations are far-reaching. So something that you create goes further and beyond than you, and has positive effects on many other people. Every action, every thought, every word, every deed is woven into the web of creation, which is why they're giving you the Magician twice. You need to stay positive. When the web weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind and intention, and lets you know that you're not alone in your endeavours. So this could actually be, the Magician could be somebody new entering your life of major importance. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music will reverberate through the web, so music is massively important. and will play in harmony with your own. You must trust your connectivity between all events, so it's a domino effect throughout the year. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is about relationship, the Web Weaver gives you assurances that meaningful coincidences will come through to give you reason to hope. So perhaps that's it. Potential grows into reality with care and patience, and remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a very small part of it. So trust and pay attention to the patterns you say play out in your life, and all things will be revealed through the web. So something is being revealed through the internet. That's how it seems. And somebody is spying on you, and the easiest way to do that is through the internet. And we had Taurus at the bottom of the deck, so this is about friendships, marriages, the way you was brought up to believe things, trying to do things by the book. The number 14 is massively important. It's about I have. So what do you have? Oh, here we go. So, there are 3 classes of people, and we want you to be the first. Those who see. Those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. And that is something you've got to realise, that sometimes people just won't see what you see. You are about to grow something on which there will be beauty and abundance, so something that stretches wider than your immediate circle. It teaches you never to stray away from what is real and solid. There may be a gentle gardener involved in this situation, or someone in spirit who was a gardener. Some people will not believe anything that they cannot see and touch, so you may come up against people like that. They have to be convinced, because they consider themselves realists. That said, this card rules the fairy world, so contact with fairies or elementals is possible when this card turns up in your reading. You may have dreams or something happen in the garden. Sensing presences is possible. Money issues will have a bearing on this matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. Bank accounts, counting change, accumulating funds, and any matter to do with finances will come into play. It will be a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a pay rise, or buying stocks. It is also a good time to become involved in accounting or matters of dealing with numbers and currency. Sex, food and comfort and passionate lovers may be on the horizon, and long and fervent love-making sessions may be in store. You may connect with a paramour who wishes to take care of you, and vice versa. The desire for comfort and relaxation will be part of this relationship. This card indicates that talents in the arts, especially singing and music, so again we've got the music, may have a bearing. It is something to do with tradition and your roots that may be controversial or eccentric. Watch out for people with bullish behaviour and stubborn and obstinate individuals. It's always a positive sign and very supportive. Taurus is steady and reliable and hardly ever gets upset, but when they do, expect explosions. So there could be, like I said, the explosion of the arguments. More than anything else, this suggests dealing with finances, capital, investments, what is bought and what is earned. This card stands for your possessions. It's a good time to build on what you have, And it's also an excellent time to invest in real estate or property. So, I know some of you, Kristen, you're moving, so maybe that's what it's about. I'm hoping I'm not, but you never know. So, thanks for listening.